Representative Lauren Boebert says she has learned a lesson from the recent incident where her and her date were thrown out of a live performance of Beetlejuice for, among other things, groping each other. What lesson did she learn? Don't date Democrats.
Ultimately, all future date nights have been canceled, and I learned to check party affiliations before you go on a date. But all in all, it was mostly a lovely time, and I've taken responsibility for my actions. Would love to know how the musical ended.
I did not expect the story to take that turn. Oh, the whole thing that I learned here is to check party affiliation before you go out on a date. I don't know. It looks as though you were enjoying yourself quite a bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But look, she gets tossed out of a theater for being absolutely obnoxious, then lies about it, then gets busted by a surveillance video that not only showed her vaping near a pregnant woman, but also groping and being groped by her date in a crowded theater during a family-friendly production. And again, the lesson that she learns from this thing is, hey, look, yes, we want to get some, a little hot and heavy in here, all right? Why don't we wait till we get someplace private, excuse ourselves so we can go have a little fun, do a little,
sexual anarchy.
Nothing wrong with that. But no, her lesson was, I got to see if this guy's a Democrat or not. What does that have to do with anything? Again, it seems like you were having a pretty good time. You're pretty interested in each other. And who says people from opposing parties can't get along? I mean, opposites do attract, right? And no, the problem is that they got along a little too well and a little too publicly. And again, that was the issue, right? Now, her date, funny enough, owns a bar that has hosted drag shows before. Okay. And to be fair, Bobert told TMZ that her decision to part ways with the man had nothing to do with the media reports that his bar had once hosted said drag show. It is funny, however, a little ironic that back in June of 2022, she tweeted that people should take their children to church, not drag bars. Well, to be fair, she said children, not herself, because obviously she might have been wanting to go to that drag bar, at least for the bartender, or so she says. Look, here's the thing. Everything here tells me that Lauren Boebert does not actually believe anything that she says. It's not exactly a revelation here, okay? I'm not exactly new to this party that shows that she's, not an honest actor, not an honest person. And at one point, I think she might have convinced her voters, many of which might be like, and maybe she perhaps even convinced herself that she is this kind of righteous, conservative crusader of goodness. But no, what we saw in that theater, that's the real Lauren Boebert, when she thought that nobody was watching. One last thing. Believe it or not, the segment is not to shame her, right? I don't think there's any issues with her, like, having fun and doing these kinds of things. The problem is you got to be respectful when you're in public and not do these things in public, okay? Don't grope your date in a place where there's kids. And this, by the way, extends to her former date, who was also doing the groping, okay? Sorry.
Insurrection is about the people.
But no, it's not. It's not about the people. Keep it away from the people, okay? Take it somewhere else. Take it somewhere private. Be respectful in public. And it's the things that she did was super disrespectful. Y'all can wait till later. You can wait. You can vape outside. You can take it to a hotel room. You can take it to your house. It doesn't matter. Just get it out of the public. Don't smoke or vape in the theater. Be respectful. This is all. You have to understand, my entire thing is about respect. This is the biggest problem that I have with Lauren Boebert. She has no respect for anyone else, for other human beings. It's all about me. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to disrespect everyone else. Again, vaping around a pregnant woman that could potentially harm her fetus. Not very respectful, okay? No respect for her job, no respect for her colleagues, no respect for her constituents, no respect for other women, or even just the other human beings that happen to be around her. That's the problem with Lauren Boebert. It's the entitlement mentality. So, well, look, at least there's a bright side. There's a silver lining to this story, especially for her now former date. You may have literally just dodged that bullet. Whatever you want to make from that sentence, take it from, take it how you will, right? But in whatever way, maybe multiple ways, you dodged a bullet.